Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to PANGEA Talks, authentic thought leadership conversations with some of the world's leading professionals in family wealth matters. Joining us today is Mr. Alex Gabrini of Fidelity Investments. Alex leads areas of Fidelity's family office and private counsel offering. Fidelity, as most of you know, is one of the largest investment management firms in the United States, with over 40 million individual investors, 11.8 trillion in assets under management, and approximately 4.5 trillion in total discretionary assets. You may know that Fidelity is a family firm, which is what we talk about here at PANGEA, and Abigail Johnson is the third generation of the family to run the Boston-based company. She took over from her father, Edward Johnson III, in 2014. Abigail's grandfather, Edward C. Johnson, founded Fidelity in 1946. A March 2022 report from Bloomberg found that the Johnson family, which owns nearly half of the company, is worth about $48 billion, and the other 51% of the company is owned by employees. Truly a remarkable multi-generational family business success story. Incidentally, this evening, I've been invited to an event that honors another remarkable family, Canada's Desmarais family, a name I'm sure you're familiar with, Alex.
Absolutely.
Alex, in your career, what we've done in terms of preparing for this conversation, we wanted to make sure that we were very well equipped and prepared, because you've decided to share some of your precious time with us. Your career in the wealth management sector, you've thrived here for the past 20 years and more. We were curious in doing our research and preparation for this call. We were curious, how does a talented fellow like yourself, with a Master's of Arts History degree from U of T, end up in investments?
That's a great question, Declan. And sometimes I ask myself that question: How did I end up here? My goal in doing my master's in history was actually to become a history professor. I've always enjoyed teaching and educating folks and doing presentations and things like that, and research I enjoyed as well. Always had a very curious mind, and that was my initial career path. And I think I got 3/4 of the way through my master's thesis and just had a change of heart. It was a long time to be in school. I wasn't sure that I wanted to continue and do a PhD, and just wanted to kind of explore what other options were available to me out there. So I just hit the job market, and I landed at Invesco back in 2002. So my 20th anniversary is coming up in July in the industry. And I was always very curious about finances. I'd not received any financial education in our school system, as you know, and wanted to educate myself a little further on it. And this job opportunity came up in the bilingual client relations department at Invesco, and I jumped at the opportunity to take the role, and I really haven't looked back ever since. I held sort of progressive roles at Invesco up until 2006, more on the management side. I was managing the problem resolution team in the back office when I decided to leave Invesco to join Fidelity in 2006 on the sales side as an inside wholesaler. And for the last 14 years or so, I was working with financial advisors in downtown Toronto, and assisting them on business building ideas, investment ideas, and so on. Fidelity's really been, my home away from home for the last decade and a half or more. And they've really given me sort of all the tools to thrive in this environment. And just really thrilled to be in this new role now, focused on the family office and ultra high net worth segment of the industry, which is a really interesting space right now, I think, in the Canadian investment industry.